line's right in there. Another tie-in. Again, overall, on a scale to 1 to 10, see how those barnacles just grab everything that comes by it? And then the next flush, it grabs another piece, and then the next flush, it grabs another piece, and then all of a sudden he starts hearing gurgling in his downstairs toilet. That just means he's about to flood it in the next couple flushes. Coming through. Overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, this pipe is a 5, and it's only going to get worse. And like I said before, I talked with the homeowner. I told him if I had to guess, this pipe might make it another 2 years. I stick to that, and I have not changed anything. Alright, we're making our turn, coming back to our backflow preventer. I'm going to go ahead and come through the backflow preventer, and I'm going to take off towards the city. Get that wipe off my camera head. Alright. So we're getting ready to take off. You see this connection right here to your left right there where the sewer's flowing in? That's coming from his laundry room and his kitchen stack. That's what you see right there. We're going to go drive past them, and now we're going to head out to the city main. You see that we already have a belly right here. That's not good. Let's see why. It might just be another disposable wipe stuck up there. God, it's like I've done this before. It was. See that disposable wipe? Now that I'm moving that thing out of the way, the sewer's taken off. It's still kind of got a swirl right there. That sewer should be flying out of this house. There it is. Get it. See? All that sewer's stuck right here. Not passing that lip right there because it's trying to go uphill. And that's why you have this pool right here. See all this pool? That's a big old disposable wipe. Let's get that out of there. Go downhill. There we go. Alright, push that down the hill. Let's get back over here. Look at all this water. I can go 6 inches in front of it, not a drop. That's just because I just pushed that. Come back here, water's holding. So what that does is, he flushes the toilet, tissue comes flowing down this, comes flowing down this, comes flowing down this. Tissue gets stuck right here, the water slowly goes out, a buildup begins right here at this point right here, and then he gets big clumps of stuff going down the sewer just like that right there. This is a low spot. He has, look at that. His sewer is trying to go through that itty bitty hole right there whenever it comes out of this house. See the little hole? See the damaged pipe right here to your left? Crack, crack, crack. Sitting in a pool. So, even after he makes it, look at that swirl. That tornado right there that you see right there is a perfect example of what's happening with the sewer. So whether he's flushing his toilet over here all the way on the far end of the house, or he's using his upstairs bathrooms above the office, or he's using his laundry, or he's using his kitchen, there's so many points throughout this sewer line that's going to cause him obstructions. You know, people say, well, is it flowing or not? Yes, it is flowing, but in some spots, the pipe and the bellies and the barnacles are so bad that I just know he's going to hook onto everything. And if I tell him it's okay, in a year or less, they're going to clog this thing up, and then he's going to be mad at all of us. So I don't want that happening. I wanted you guys to see very clearly the barnacles, the low spots, the bad connections, the backfall. It's all in there. So yes, even though this sewer is flowing, again, that's a major issue right there. I can't believe we didn't catch that before. That is just holding a ton of water right inside this section. And then as soon as it gets to the outside of the house where it goes, if you look closely on the camera screen, you can see the connection where it goes. This is cast iron, this is clay. Cast iron to clay connection. Your cast iron it's like the whole left side of it's blown out. So all of his feces and tissue and disposable wipes and everything has to make it through this 2-inch valley right here before it even gets into his main clay outside his yard. Let's go ahead, that wipe's holding this up. So we got that flowing again. Flying outside. If I remember, everything looked wonderful as far as outside went for this house. I mean, these are very, very old clay connections that have 0 roots in them. See, as plumbers, we're checking all these hubs right here. This is where roots come in at on old clay pipes because there's no glue, there's no primer. They're literally just push-shoved together. there is the city main. City main, 44 feet away from the backflow preventer in the basement. Bad sewers look like that all the way down every connection. You can see at one point he had a minor root intrusion right there. Just a very minor one, but that's nothing. The city wouldn't do nothing about that. No one would. It's not worth digging it all up for that. It's not the issue. Here's where the issues begin. Let's stop for a second. The itty bitty flow. That's a massive. Do me a favor, go flush that toilet 3 times. Let's get this massive ball out of here.
Which one? Which one?
Downstairs, yeah. Watch it go. Come flying through here. And it's literally right there. Did you flush the toilet yet?
Yeah, I heard it.
I haven't heard a toilet flush. I sure haven't seen toilet water. See how the water's building up right here? It's a very low spot. There's no flow right here. There's no way he flushed the toilet. Did you flush the toilet? Did you flush the toilet?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Okay. Should I also turn the water on or just the toilet?
You can turn the water on also.
Like the regular. How we do it right now?
There's the there it goes. That's the toilet.
That help?
Yes, there it goes.
Thanks for doing that. These are disposable wipes.
Yeah, these are disposable wipes. There, now it's carrying it. See it?
Oh, now it goes.
There's the city main. See, those wipes aren't good for nothing. It's still it's stuck in the city main. It's not on you no more, but it's in the city main.
Yeah, the sewer companies always sending out letters. Don't flush them because it gets stuck in their machinery too.
Oh yeah. All right. Is anything on anymore?
No.
Nope.
Okay, good. So we're gonna watch the flow, and you'll see this the problematic spot right there. There's some more of those waves. They took off flying though, didn't they?
Yeah.
See that lip right there?
Yeah.
I gotta go up and over that.
Yeah.
That's why you see the water rip currentning right there.
There's another one.
Yeah, please no more.
I'm
You're gonna shoot yourself in the foot. When I come out here and say, no, there's no problems. It's just big old 3-pound balls of wipes.
But it's more heavy than the.
Oh God, yeah. You just can't use them. Look at that.
Toilet paper just dissolves in water, and the pipes have like fabric or woven differently.
Yeah. Get out of the sewer.
There's another one.
Man, it's a good thing I came out here today.
Maybe some,
Okay, it's flying now. There it goes. Let's come back. Pretty soon. Here goes the prop. See, because this should all be open right here, a pipe,
Yeah,
and because of it, this is building up right here.
it's very small open.
Yeah. So guess what's going to happen?
Pipes are getting stuck.
Your solids and your liquids are going to separate right here. All your solids are going to build up right there in that channel while the water takes off, leaving behind everything, which is going to cause it to back up. But again,
but so far, is there any of the pipe, let's say, completely open? Like broken?
what was that question?
Any pipe broken?
I see. There's definitely cracks throughout the pipes. You see this chunk of cast iron right here to your right?
Yeah.
See, there's yeah.
What
It's,
is the leakage, the major leakage point where water goes up a certain way out of the pipe?
yeah. So I mean, yeah. That's yeah. Like all my tape is marked. That's what I think I was talking to you about this the other day. It's like this didn't look good either, and that didn't look good. So why would we leave that part?
Right.
Didn't I talk to you? I think that's exactly. I talked to you about this connection right here, and then we talked about that,
Right.
and then I was like, well, hell, you might as well just do this whole thing. Why fix all this, fix all that, and leave cast iron right there?
Right.
That isn't in great shape.
Right. So
But
that's
it's a different kind of job whether you go from here upstairs and do that, and I mean, that's what we discussed, right?
yeah. They would break all this the same day. They would break all this and break all that inside that laundry room, and they would replug
This
the
is
whole.
a lot easier than over there, the finished area though.
You have no idea.
Yeah, I do.
It's literally running right behind your feet,
Yeah.
right down into the closet. I mean,
Yeah.
it would cause us to tear up this room, that closet, the bathroom. I mean, it would, yeah.
The bedroom, yeah, the tile floor in the bathroom, not just carpet in the bedroom, yeah.
So, guys, we've seen everything today. Is there anything else you guys want me to cover with this video?
Nope,
Okay.
This is awesome.
All right, we're going to go ahead and roll this up. This is for Frederick Kakel. Today is October 19, 2020. We're at 11908 Country Club Drive. This is laundry and lateral. We reviewed low spots. We reviewed old cast iron. We reviewed flat bottoms. We reviewed the collapsing P-trap inside of the laundry room. We've pretty much covered everything, and if there's any more questions, feel free to reach out to us again. Okay, thank you again. This is Josh Finch with Precision Plumbing. Have a good day.